Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 20th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far, but it's a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the lower 48 and also the tropics. You can see we're going to start off with Invest 98. Looks to become Tropical Storm Melissa very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow afternoon could become our next named tropical storm. Could be later tonight. It has a 90% chance of development over the next 2 days and 7 days. So it's going to soon become Melissa here very shortly. We got a few other tropical waves. Need to monitor them there. They could possibly develop into something if they get into the Caribbean Sea. We got a little system over here in the southwestern Caribbean Sea, also northwestern Caribbean Sea as well. A little scattered activity, but this is the main action right here just west of the Leeward Island in the eastern tropical Caribbean Sea. You can see some activity over the north central tropical Atlantic, but that's kind of racing away. But the colder water is up in this area, so it shouldn't be much development in that area between now and November. This is going to be the main area right here in the Caribbean, and maybe even in the Gulf. Something could pop in the Gulf as well. So we'll continue to monitor that. Also got a little bit of activity in the Eastern Pacific. Pretty much quiet across much of the U.S. You can see a little clipper system moving here across the Great Lakes, toward the Great Lakes region, across Minnesota, toward Wisconsin, South Canada. Another little system here moving across the Northeast from New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine on up in the portion of Canada. Elsewhere look pretty quiet across the lower 48. Alright, let's take a look at the track of the system. This is what the computer model guides are showing right now. You can see they are well not in agreement, but you can see right here it is. But then gets out into the central Caribbean Sea. You can see a lot of models takes it off to the north. Some wants to take it a little further to the west. One wants to take it across a portion of Jamaica and then to eastern Cuba, and then kind of dissipate it out over portions of the Cuba region there as well. A lot of them takes it across between the Dominican Republic and Cuba, kind of in between there, and then heads on off to the southeast Bahamas and on out to sea. We'll continue to monitor this here. This is a fluid situation. We will continue to keep you up to date and see which way this tropical storm will head. Alright, here's the intensity guidance of the system. We got 35 knot winds equal to 40 miles an hour. That's why they're expecting it to become a tropical cyclone anytime between now and the next 24 to 48 hours out. So you can see all the models are in good agreement, taking it into a tropical storm, even some even taking it into a low end grade hurricane within the next 48 hours to 84 hours out. And some even takes it to 108 hours to 168 hours up into a category 1 and 2. One couple of models wants to take it up to a category 4 hurricane. Them the outliers right now, but I'm looking at maybe a category 2, could even be a category low end category 3, possibly if it stalls out in the Caribbean Sea. So we'll continue to update and see what happens with the next system, which will become Tropical Storm Melissa. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and thank you for tuning in to the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. And let's continue getting the show on the road here. Alright, you can see here we got some shower activity over southern portion of Nevada, a little bit in California, a little bit of mixed precipitation there as well. Right on the extreme portion of Washington State and also the northern portion of Washington State. A little bit in the Canadian-U.S. border, got a little bit of mixed precipitation there. Thunderstorms and showers from Alabama to Mississippi to Louisiana and the Gulf portion of the Northwest Gulf. Central and South Florida, Florida Keys, got some shower thunderstorm there as well. More thunderstorms and showers around Lake Superior, Lake Harriet to Michigan to Wisconsin and over toward northern Ohio and northern Indiana. Also got some shower activity from Alabama to New York State to Maine to New Brunswick to southeast Canada, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and portion of eastern North Dakota as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to your Wednesday outlook now. And should be coming up here. Okay, we got some thunderstorms and showers up here in portions of Maine, New Brunswick, down to Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, the coastal waters. I don't know what happened there, just took it out all of a sudden. But anyway, okay, to New York State, to Pennsylvania, and also portion of eastern Ohio. Shower activity from southern New York, central and southern New York State to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, to Wisconsin, up here around Lake Erie, Lake Superior, Ottawa, and Toronto, Canada. You got a little bit of mixed precipitation up here in portion of a few areas here in Wisconsin, northern Michigan, and also northeastern Minnesota. Thunderstorms and showers in the Atlantic coastal waters stretching to South Florida, Florida Keys, Southeast Gulf, Northwest Gulf, portion of eastern and northeastern Mexico, southeast Texas. More activity over Utah to Nevada to California, Arizona, even mixed precipitation there also for California, and a little bit of snow in the portion of California and Nevada region as well, and more mixed precipitation in Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico, and a little bit of Washington State as well, and also southwest Canada, even some shower activity there also. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map of your location across the nation. Okay, as you can see, we got a lot of wind advisories up here in Minnesota, Minnesota, also in the portion of Iowa through the Dakotas, Montana. Freeze warnings in effect also in areas of Idaho, portion of northern Utah, northwestern areas of Colorado, eastern Colorado, for a couple counties in New Mexico. Frost advisories in portions of North Texas, Oklahoma, western Oklahoma that is, western Kansas, and a couple counties in Nebraska. You got some red flag warnings there. Also in portion of Colorado, frost advisory for northern California. Smoke crack advisories stretching from Maine all the way down to the New Jersey, Delaware area, southern California to Washington State, southern Hawaii and Chain Island, and across the southern areas of Alaska as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. And just general thunderstorms expected from Brownsville to Corpus Christi to Alexandria, New Orleans, Fort Myers to Miami, then from Columbus, Ohio, all the way up to Buffalo, Rochester, Detroit, Chicago, just east of Chicago there as well. Alright, moving on to the tropics. Here is that system that we was talking about at the beginning of the video. There it is here, 90% chance of development. We're just waiting on the word from the National Hurricane Center to go ahead and issue an advisory for the first advisory for this system. So right now it currently lacks a center of closed surface circulation, but environmental conditions are expected to become more conducive for development, and a tropical depression or tropical storm is expected to form within the next 2 days, next day or two, while the system slowly slows its forward motion over the central Caribbean Sea. Expect heavy rain over Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Jamaica, Cuba, and monitor the progress of the disturbance as it continues to meander in that area. Alright, also some rough surf also expected along area beaches along those areas. Also high chance of development next 2 days and 7 days. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back at the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.